Hey, what's up to everybody out there on YouTube on this lovely Friday evening? I hope all of you are doing well out there. And thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to drop by my channel. It is much appreciated. And as always, welcome to Super Hubby Review. And also keep in mind that to show your appreciation for my content, you now have the option to leave a super thanks in the comment section of this video. Feel free to do that if you like. With that being said, let's get into it. And today, I am going to be reviewing this WAHL Cordless Pro Sport Complete Cordless Hair Cutting Kit. I am really excited about this review. Shout out to WAHL for creating these clippers here, and shout out to Walmart, yes, Wally World, for having these available. The cost price is $34 and change, pending upon where you could potentially purchase these from. So let's start from the top here. Let's go ahead and inspect these clippers here, and then we'll see all of the accessories that come with these, and I'll talk to you about the performance of it, how well these did on my hair, and then we'll talk about some of the key selling points, advertisements on the box. All right, so let's start out with the clippers here. What really caught my eye to get these was that these are cordless. You're not going to have to worry about the long cord getting snagged on your body or getting snagged on things, wherever you're going to be cutting your hair. These are very convenient. Let's focus on the design. I love that design. Really feeling that smooth, red trim there. I really get giddy about things like that. I love the whole design of it. Very, very compact. I love this little part here. It's like it have like a grip texture, and you're able to grip these clippers here as you are using these. This is the power switch here. Cut that on there. Give you an idea of how the motor runs. And this is the part here where you put your charger plug into here. And there's a light indicator there. All right, and we'll talk about that a little bit more into this review here. Now, the clipper portion is actually detachable here. This portion here can slide off by pulling back on it. If you notice, there is no way to adjust the to make it more to make the clippers less sharper or more sharper. There is no, to my understanding, there is no component to be able to do that. So I think the clippers are set at your standard cutting frequency, and it does pretty good there. All right, love that. Black and red. I've always liked the combination of black and red together. It looks really good. Very smooth, very slick, and very compact in your hand. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to some other accessories as well. Some things that it comes with here. Okay, let's open this up here. One thing about WAHL hair care products I do like is that they give you a lot of accessories. So shout out to WAHL for giving so much, give you a good value for your money. Okay, so it's gonna come with a charger cord here. There you go. Very, very long. I like that. This is extremely long here. All right, and let's take a look at. It's gonna come with a lot of guards. I mean, you get a whole bunch of guards for the different type of hair length that you're looking to have on your hair there. Um, nice little brush that comes with it here. And get a smaller brush here as well. And of course some clipper oil here to keep those blades good and fresh. And also you're going to get a little protective sleeve here that the clippers can go into for protection. It's going to come with a decent sized comb here. Going to get that. And you're also going to get another comb here for the various length or textures of your hair, whichever one works best for you. You're going to get some a nice little pair of scissors here. Okay. And here is your clipper cover that comes with it. And some other, important information that's going to come with these. So take your time to read that. There, I'm sure you'll find some more important information there, and some more information here. Nice size case here. I love this little carrying case that you get here. As you can see, a whole lot can come in there. So I'm getting so many accessories for $34. Not too bad at all. Okay, so let's go ahead and finish talking about let's talk about the performance of these clippers here. I will say that as far as the performance, I would say I was pretty impressed with it. It cut my hair exceptionally well. It gave me a very smooth haircut. I do keep my hair cut exceptionally low with a nice shape up there. It definitely got the job done. The motor runs pretty good on these. I do wish it had a little bit more power in the motor. However, I would say that it does get the job done now. It takes care of that. Because sometimes when you hit those rough patches of hair, sometimes it has to really plow through it. So a little bit more motor power would have been good. However, it did get the job done, and it took care of my hair care needs pretty good. I do wish there was a way to adjust the cutting frequency. Rather, you want it more sharper or more dull. I was looking for that right there, but it doesn't. There's no option to do that, but it still gets the job done. Okay, let's talk about the battery life. I would say that I am pretty pleased with the battery life. It normally takes me about maybe 35 minutes to effectively cut my hair, according to my standards. And I still had a pretty good, decent battery there. I charged these up for maybe about 2 hours before I cut my hair, and I had ample enough battery power using these. So the battery life seems to be pretty good. No complaints there. The only thing that I wish it had is, as you're charging these, this little battery icon, it stays red the whole time. So keep in mind, these can be fully charged and it's still going to stay red. With this particular model here, it does not turn green to let you know it's fully charged, and it does not turn blue to let you know that it's ready to it's completed its charging process. So keep that part in mind. So if you charge it for 15 hours, it's still going to show red. It doesn't mean it's not charged. It's just the way this model is. I wish it turned green after it was fully charged to give you an indication that you've charged it enough. So you're just gonna have to kind of play it by ear there. I would say charge it for about 2 or 3 hours and it's good to go, even though this part here would still be red. It is still fully charged. Okay, so we got that part there. And also keep in mind that you can take these blades off and you can clean them. Okay, so keep that in mind. So again, these are cordless. That's what really caught my attention. This is that's really good because you're not going to have to worry about that long cord getting snagged, and you're not going to have to worry about being confound to have to be near a plug outlet. So these are very convenient for travel if you're out on business, leisure, vacation, and you in your car and you need a quick haircut. Yeah, these you want to have something like these. These are very convenient to be able to cut your hair on the go and not have to worry about having being near a plug outlet. So not too bad for that price point there. Battery life is good. Now let's go ahead and move on and let's take a look at some of the selling points, the advertising on the box. This is the one of my favorite parts about the content that I review. In many cases, there's some important advertisement that is on these products that would perhaps persuade the consumer to go out and purchase it. All right, so let's take a look at it here. All right, let's put that right there. All right. It is advertised as dependable power and cordless convenience. Now, that's really going to stand out to the consumer. Those of you like myself, you love to look your best at all times from head to toe. When you see that word dependable power, that's going to really begin to resonate to some of the consumers there, because there's nothing more better than getting some hair clippers that has the power that you need to take care of your hair care needs. Cordless convenience. Now that's going to stand out to some consumers there because you're not going to be confined to a plug outlet. Good advertising by a WAHL. 5-year limited clipper warranty, 30-day money back guarantee. That's also a good selling point because it makes this be a low risk purchase. If something goes wrong with it, you can get your money back. And because of Walmart's user friendly return policy, if you have the receipt in that required time, you can get your money back. So this is a low risk purchase. All right, let's take a look at that. Stainless steel, no snag, precision blades, removable blades are rinsable for easy cleaning. 60-minute run time. Again, that's going to resonate with some consumers there, giving you ample enough time to take care of your hair care needs. Multiple haircuts on a single charge, 60-minute run time, cordless and rechargeable. All right. And let's go ahead and take a look at the back here. It is advertised as stainless steel, no snag, precision blades. Removable blades are rinsable for easy cleaning. It is also advertised the power to cut hair and the precision to trim facial hair. So yeah, you can also use these in a variety of ways, not just on your hair on your head, but you can also take care of your hair care needs on your face as well. All right, so a lot of good advertising here. Heavy duty motor for fast and smooth hair cutting. Let's focus on that motor there. Now that motor was it wasn't too overly loud, which is really good. That motor runs pretty smooth here. And let's go ahead and take a listen at it. See? Not too loud. So you're probably, if everybody's in the house sleeping and you don't want to wake anybody up, it's not going to make a whole lot of noise as you're using it. All right. It is also advertised as snap-in, lock, goof-proof attachment guards, easy glide teeth for superior comfort and cut quality. All right. So I think I've covered all of the key advertising points on this package. So, that's pretty much my review there. And I like also, yeah, let me mention this as well. I like how even on the back of the box, it tells you everything that comes with it. So that's really going to stand out to some consumers as well. So for $34 and change, you are going to get all of this, all of these accessories. Not too bad. All right, so that's pretty much my review there. I believe I've covered everything there. And here is your Super Hubby review recap. Again, cost price is $34 and change if you were to purchase these at Walmart. Also, these are cordless, and the motor is very effective. I wish it had a little bit more kick to it, but it does get the job done. And also, you're also going to get a 60-minute run time. So this is really, really good. I would consider this to be a low cost purchase. And because it's cordless, you're not going to be bound to a plug outlet. You can take these on the go anywhere, in your car, in your living room, anywhere, and you're not have to be confined to one space. So cordless clippers is definitely the way to go. I have noticed that those that plug into the wall are decent, but this works just as decent as well. Okay. And also, please keep in mind as you're charging it, when it's fully charged, this part here is still going to stay red. It's not going to turn green or blue on this model. I would say charge it for 2 or 3 hours and you're good to go there. All right, so that's pretty much my review there. So for those of you who've seen these in the store, I would say that yes, and you're wondering, should you go out and get it? Is it worth it? Yes, definitely want to give these a try. I would say that these is a pretty good investment for $34 and change plus tax. Not too bad at all for comfortable cordless hair clippers with pretty good battery life there. So I'm also curious to know, for those of you who've seen these in the stores and you have purchased these, feel free. Not only is it important for me to share my thoughts, I'm also curious to know what are your thoughts. What did you like about these clippers and what didn't you like about these clippers? Feel free to leave a comment below, and in my free moments, I will read your comments. So I hope that I said something helpful or informative or said or mentioned that would make a positive impact in your purchases as it relates to low cost, effective hair clipper products. Again, shout out to WAHL for being so consistent with hair care products over the years. WAHL has been out since I've been a kid in the 70s, and probably, if not even longer than that. It's good. I love when companies stay true to their brand, and WAHL is still putting out pretty good hair care products after all of these years. All right, again, thank you so much for dropping by Super Hubby Review. And if you have not yet, I also thank you in advance for subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell, and also liking this content in its entirety. And a special thanks to those of you who consistently support my channel. I do appreciate it. It definitely helps out the channel. And also keep in mind that you now have the option to leave a super thanks in the comment section if you like to show your appreciation for my content. And I'm just your friendly neighborhood consumer, and I love making honest review-based content, and I will continue to make review-based content in my free moments. And always remember that God loves you. Accept Jesus into your heart. Repent of any sins in your life. Keep that faith. Never give up. Love, live, laugh, and let's keep each other safe out there. And always remember, never underestimate the power of the consumer review. Super Hubby Review, signing off. Bye.